And picks most of the time. That's the case today. We got Champions League here on the menu of 5 picks from our expert handicapper, Paul Gross. Before we get to him, just a reminder here, be sure to subscribe to our channel. Of course, we have free picks every day. Of course, you want to be live with us on this show because there are days like today when we have a pick here that's going off today and in just about 45 minutes, so you don't want to miss it. So make sure you like, subscribe, and set those notifications. Also, our promo code, you can save 20% off all premium pick packages. When you use that promo code TonyT at checkout, you can access our page by clicking the link in the description and clicking the All Cappers tab to get signed up. Also, love to hear from you guys, so post your picks in the comments below. And visit Tony'sPicks.com. We're a multi-capper site showcasing our top cappers in the industry. You can see Paul is the top unit producer this year at Tony'sPicks.com. Of course, you can find all of our featured pick here on the center of the screen. You click the best bet. Each capper can designate one best bet per sport per day. You can see we have it populated with the best bet. Paul's got a best bet going today in the midday 3 Eastern here in the Champions League, so take note of that. A Champions League best bet here from Paul, 45 minutes to get started. Get on board. It's profit guarantee, must win, or the amount you purchase is credit back in your account. So that's what Paul has over at the site right now, so check it out. Of course, you can scroll and see more best bets, and each capper a day can designate one pick at $15, a $15 premium pick, just to showcase their services. You can see many of them want to showcase their best, so you'll see a best bet up there. We got Nick up there one right now with a soccer best bet at $15 going right now over at Tony'sPicks.com. Click it. We've just added this tab called the 3-pack. That's one of our best values that we offer, a 3-pack, and you can see here some of the cappers with their 3-packs, the three premium plays in one package. Also, profit guarantee. That's our one-offs, our one-day passes. Our profit guarantee must turn a profit, or the amount is credited back to your account for size credits. That's what credit guarantee is. Also, want to make note of our promo code. You can save 20% off all premium pack packages. When you use that promo code TonyT at checkout, you can access our page by clicking the link over in the description. Then click the All Cappers tab, and of course, get signed up with Paul, who's been doing great work here over at Tony'sPicks.com. So let's get this one underway. We do have a game beginning here at about 45 minutes, so let's bring him in right now. Paul Agos, you'll find him over at Tony'sPicks.com. Paul, how's it going?
It's going amazing. Yesterday we gave 2 winners in the free play section. We had Bayern Milan and over 4.5, and they're now winning 5-0. Which was also one of my premium plays, the over 4 goals. So that was a really safe bet, and we won that one. Started the day with profits. Yesterday, I went 3-0, swept the board with a couple of plays in the EPL and the La Liga. So things are really heating up in the best possible moment. I have a best bet going live in about 42 minutes from now, and I have another best bet for tomorrow. So head over to my page, and while you hear today's and tomorrow's free plays, and head over at the page and get some of these packages.
That's right.
Now, yeah, let's get it started because we have some matches going live in about 40 minutes, and I have a nice prop for you guys.
That's right. We got the good 5-pack here. We got Champions League action. We've got one for today, 4 for tomorrow. Let's get started with today's action. Uefa Champions League action on Tuesday. We have Inter Milan taking on Barcelona.
Yeah, Inter Milan, they've been really inconsistent so far in the season. They have a really bad defense that didn't get reinforced at all during the transfer window, and now Barcelona are coming to town. And Barcelona, they have this player called Ousmane Dembele. He's a really talented player. He will create a lot of problems down Inter Milan's left flank. He starts at the left flank today, and this Inter Milan has slow bodies there at the 3 center back positions. They have 3 tall and strong players. Yes, they have good heading and good in aerial moves, but Dembele is a short guy and a very quick guy as well. So he's going to expose that left flank for Inter Milan, and I expect Ousmane Dembele to score anytime. Because I think the price is really nice, and everybody's going to be guarding Lewandowski, who is one of the top strikers in the world, and he can pass. So I wouldn't be surprised if Lewandowski handed out an assist to Dembele while everybody was looking at him. So I like Ousmane Dembele to score anytime at plus 300.
All right, Paul, let's find his picks over at Tony'sPicks.com. UEFA Nations League here for Tuesday. Kickoff in about 40 minutes. Inter Milan and Barcelona. And this one next, Dembele to score. The return nice here at plus 300. All right, let's continue on here with Soccer Silly, joined by Paul Agueros. Reminder, guys, make sure you like, subscribe, and set notifications. We want you live with us to get these picks. Remember, some days we have games starting within half an hour, 45 minutes. Very popular game times here during the week of 12:45 Eastern. I'm sorry, 2:45 Eastern time, and of course this one here going at 3 Eastern time. So make sure you like, subscribe, and set those notifications. Let's continue on here with Soccer Silly, joined by Paul Agueros. We move now to Champions League action here for Wednesday, as we have Salzburg taking on Dinamo Zagreb.
Yeah, this is the first of two matches, the early matches in the Champions League, as we call them, going live at 2:45 p.m. Eastern. And always these matches, they're very tricky to predict. Now, Salzburg, they've played 12 matches in the Austrian League so far, and the Champions League as well. They've kept just six clean sheets. However, when they played with good teams with over 50% win rate, they concede. And they concede not a lot of goals, but Dinamo Zagreb are such a team. They've played 19 matches so far in their domestic Croatian league and the Champions League so far, and they've scored in all but one match. So they scored in 18 of their 19 matches, and they're 15-4 to the both teams to score. Now, this is a very strange group with also AC Milan and Chelsea vying for those two top spots. So I think this is going to be an intense match between two sides that really want to win. So I like the both teams to score minus 125 in this match between Salzburg and Dinamo Zagreb.
All right, Paul, I got us find us picks over at Tony'sPicks.com. Uefa Champions League action here for Wednesday here. We got Salzburg and Dinamo Zagreb, and this one he likes both teams to score. The return minus 125. All right, you guys are tuned into Soccer Picks Daily with us here Monday through Friday, 2:15 Eastern time. If you're looking for Paul's best bets, his best plays, or his premium picks, click the link in the description below and get signed up for our live audience. He does have a play today going off at the top of the hour, about 38 minutes from kickoff. Get on board. It's a best bet. Paul's been on fire with his best bets. 32, 13, and 4. Last 49 best bets. A best bet going off at the top of the hour. So get signed up. The promo code TonyT at checkout will save you 20% off. Click the link in the description, the All Cappers tab, and get signed up. All right, let's continue on here with Soccer Picks Daily, joined by Paul. We continue on with UEFA Champions League action for Wednesday. Benfica taking on PSG.
Yeah, this is a strong match between two teams that they've won each of their first actually two matches in this group stage. So they're both sitting at the top with 6 points each, while the other two teams have 0 points each. It's Juventus and Maccabi Haifa. Now, Benfica, they have a seemingly strong defense. They've kept a lot of clean sheets in the Portuguese league. They kept a clean sheet also against Maccabi Haifa in the first match of the Champions League group stage earlier in the season, and they kept a couple of clean sheets in the qualifiers as well. And PSG, they're a very stacked team. They have little weaknesses, a lot of depth, and their defense has been rather good so far in the season. Of course, they've won all matches but one, which was a 1-1 draw. Really, really good season from this PSG side. But this is a match where I found the odds of both teams to score no just wrong. It pays plus 150, and I think it should be lower. Not much lower, but I think this plus 150 really sticks out in a match between two sides, again, who are sitting at the top of the group. Benfica, they would sign with both hands if they were promised a goalless draw in this match, which I doubt it's going to be a goalless draw. I think whoever team scores first is probably going to take it slowly afterwards and just guard the result. So I think both teams score no at plus 150 is a good chance and a good opportunity here. All
right, Paul, what else? You find his picks over at Tony'sPicks.com here as we take a look here at this one. We've got Champions League action here for Wednesday, Benfica and PSG. He likes in this one both teams to score no, the return plus 150. All right, we're continuing on here with Soccer Picks Daily, joined by Paul Agueros. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and set notifications. When we go live, we want you live with us to get the best numbers with these great picks from our expert, Paul Agueros. Let's continue on here, Soccer Picks Daily. Next up here, we continue on with Champions League here for Wednesday. Chelsea taking on AC Milan.
Yeah, this, these two teams have made opposite starts in this group stage. AC Milan are unbeaten with a win against Dinamo Zagreb and a draw against Salzburg, while Chelsea, they have a loss to Dinamo Zagreb in the opener and then a 1-1 draw against Salzburg. So Chelsea, they're sitting at the last spot of this group with 1 point, AC Milan are sitting first with 4 points. So nothing is decided yet. There's still 4 matches to play for each team. And Chelsea, they do need the points. But they've recently gone through a change in coach, and they did win their weekend match against Crystal Palace, but it was with a late goal in a match that could have easily been a 1-1 draw. Now, Chelsea, they've kept no clean sheets in their last 8 matches in all competitions, and AC Milan, they're coming off a streak of I think 6 or 7 matches with both teams to score. So I don't care who wins in this match, just as long as both teams get on the score sheet. So I like both teams to score minus 125 here.
All right, Paul Aguero's finest picks over at Tony'sPicks.com. Here we go. Action here for Wednesday Champions League. We've got Chelsea and AC Milan. Both teams to score. Yes, the return minus 125. All right, you guys are tuning to Soccer Daily here. If you missed any of our picks, we will do a complete recap here at the end of the show, so make sure you stay tuned for that. Let's continue on. With our pick 5 here from our 5-pack. Champions League action on Wednesday. Sevilla taking on Dortmund.
Yeah, 2 teams that are regulars in the Champions League, but they both suffer from the same illnesses so far in the season, so to speak. Both teams have lost their defensive, especially Sevilla. Sevilla were known as one of the best defensive teams in the planet, but this season they're far from it. They've kept just a single clean sheet so far in the season in La Liga and Champions League matches. Their offense is looking a bit off. They did blow up with 3 goals against Espanyol, but then they quickly reverted to old habits, scoring just 1 goal in their last 3 matches since then. And Dortmund, they were really unlucky with a couple of signings that they did. They paid a lot of money to get a couple of players, and they were injured. They're going to miss the entire season. At least one of them, Karim Adeyemi from Salzburg, he's back, and he's been getting minutes in the Bundesliga lately. So there's that. This this Dortmund offense is gonna get a bit better than it was, and I expect them to score against this soft Sevilla defense. But Sevilla know that failing to get any points here, Sevilla are bottom of the group with just 1 point and no goal scored. Failing to get any points here is probably gonna mean it's probably gonna threaten their existence in this competition. So I like both teams to score. The price is not that high. It's minus 153, but if you don't like it to play it individually, just stick it in a parlay.
All right, Paul Aguero's finest picks over at Tony'sPicks.com. UEFA Champions League action for Wednesday. Sevilla and Dortmund here. He likes both teams to score. The return minus 153. All right, you guys are tuning in to Soccer Daily here. Join Paul Aguero's. Paul, before we get to the recap, I want you to let everybody know what you have going over at Tony'sPicks.com as we pull the records up here. Fantastic unit performance here in his best bets. Past 49 best bets, 32, 13, and 4. These are all documented. All premium picks are documented over at Tony'sPicks.com. And you go over to pick history. We pay a third-party service. We pay them for the lines, the grading, and the scoring. So that's taken care of, and all documented over at Tony'sPicks.com. And of course, Paul is the top unit producer for 2022 over at Tony'sPicks.com. Number 1 on the site. All right, Paul, we got lots of Champions League action, a good midweek action as well leading up to the weekend. What do you have going over at Tony's Picks?
Okay, I have a couple of plays for tonight and tomorrow. They are both best bets. I've been doing an amazing job with this best bet so far in the season. A couple of hiccups here and there, but we're learning, we're growing. But still, it's been a very, very profitable season for these best bets. And I have one going live in about 31 minutes from now at 3 p.m. Eastern on Tuesday. And I have another one on Wednesday, again in the same time zone, midday, 3 p.m. Eastern, Champions League best bet. There is a couple of plays that I'm looking, but I'm probably going to load them tomorrow. And then, of course, over the weekend, we have all the big 5 leagues, Bundesliga, EPL, La Liga, League One, and the Serie A. We have the decision day in the MLS, where there's a lot of indifferent matches, but still there's a lot of teams looking for a better placement or a ticket to the playoffs. And then, in about 6 weeks from now, we have the World Cup. So, guys, grab your drinks. We're gonna have a whole different winter this season. We have the World Cup. It's gonna keep us busy. We're gonna do a lot of betting. We're gonna make a lot of money. So give yourselves a jump start and get a monthly pass or a yearly pass, and you'll get all the plays for a fraction of the price.
That's right, guys. Got a bar here. Follow us over at Tony'sPicks.com. You see the numbers here: 32, 13, and 4. Last 49 best bets. These are all documented over at Tony'sPicks.com. Also, the top unit producer over at Tony's Picks, #1 on the site. So get on board right now. Paul does have a best bet here midday at 3 Eastern time. So get on board with that best bet up on the board right now from Paul Legros over at Tony'sPicks.com. Of course, he does also post a play here for midday action as well for our Wednesday coverage as well. So 2 best bets on the board, guys. So get on board with Paul right now over at Tony'sPicks.com. Now, instead of buying these plays individually, you may opt for the longer term passes. Paul does have a 3, 7, or 30-day all sports pass, and for those of you who have been following Paul, you may even consider the 1-year all sports pass. What that means is you'll get all of his premium plays for that set period of time when you go to his handicapper page and you make that purchase. Of course, we are in a World Cup year, so that 1-year plan will cover all the World Cup premium plays from Paul, as well as more, as of course we'll have club action following the World Cup this year. So there'll be a lot of action going on year-round here at Tony'sPicks.com with Paul. So get on board with the long-term pass, and we're going to save you some money right now when you use that promo code TonyT at checkout. You can access Paul's page by clicking the link in the description, clicking the All Cappers tab, and get signed up. Of course, that promo code can be used on any of the passes. You want to, on the long-term pass, you just want to do best bet hunting and just buy the best bets or buy individual plays here. You can do that as well. And of course, when you get the long-term passes, there's no hunting and fishing. You just go to the members page and you find the picks there, and they're right there in the members area. So just do a login there. It's very easy to find. Promo code TonyT at checkout. Use it again at checkout. And of course, you can access Paul's page by clicking the link in the description. Then the All Cappers tab. Get signed up. All right, let's continue on here with Soccer Picks Daily, joined by Paul Legros. Paul, it is now time for the recap.
Okay, first play goes live in about 29 minutes from now. Inter Milan versus Barcelona. We're going to take Dembele to score anytime at plus 300. Really good price there. Moving on to tomorrow, 12:45 p.m. Eastern, Champions League, Salzburg versus Dinamo Zagreb. We're going to take both teams to score minus 125. Moving on to Benfica versus PSG. We're going to take both teams to score no at plus 150. UEFA Champions League on Wednesday, 3 p.m. Eastern, Chelsea versus AC Milan. We're going to take both teams to score yes at minus 125. And final play, UEFA Champions League on Wednesday, Sevilla versus Dortmund, both teams to score minus 153.
There you go, from Paul Legros. You find his picks over at Tony'sPicks.com. Now, these are his plays for you on the show. Excellent plays, but his best plays, excuse me, here are his best bets, his premium plays. You can find those by clicking the link in the description, then the All Cappers tab, and get signed up. As we said, he does have a best bet for today, Tuesday, going off here in just a matter of less than a half an hour away. So guys, get on board right now. Also best bet for Wednesday, so bundle up those. Use the promo code TonyT at checkout to save 20% off those 2 best bets. Of course, the long-term pass will serve you well, so be sure to get on board with Paul Legros by clicking the link in the description, then the All Cappers tab to get signed up. All right, that'll do it here for this edition here of Soccer Daily here, joined by Paul Legros. Guys, make sure you like and subscribe and set notifications. We want you guys live with us so you can get these great plays, get the best numbers, and of course get the picks, because we got a game here starting in less than half an hour, and that's the case a lot of times here with our show with the start time of 2:15 Eastern time. We're going to get you right in time for those prime time European games, so make sure you like and subscribe and set those notifications if you would. All right, that'll do it for the show today, guys. We're going to wave goodbye to you guys. You guys make it a winning day and night.